People often think living past 95 takes perfect genes or extraordinary luck. But new research says otherwise. Across the world, in small, quiet places like Okinawa, Sardinia, and the Nicoya Peninsula, people routinely live past 95. They farm, walk, laugh, and cook into their 90s as if time forgot them. And when scientists went searching for their secret, it wasn't hidden in their DNA. It was in their habits. The way they eat, move, and rest quietly adds decades to their lives. They don't count calories. They don't chase miracle diets. They simply live in sync with what their bodies were designed for. And that single shift changes everything. Modern life has pulled us far from that rhythm. We eat on schedules instead of hunger. We sit more than we move. We flood our bodies with blue light at night and wonder why we can't sleep. Each of these habits steals small pieces of time, not hours or days, but healthy years. Researchers now call it metabolic aging, a silent slowdown that begins decades before we notice it. Cells lose their ability to repair themselves. Inflammation builds. And the strange thing is, it happens faster in people who are constantly fed, constantly stimulated, and rarely at rest. Centenarians, those who reach 100, unknowingly avoid this trap. They let their bodies rest between meals. They walk after eating. They live by the rise and fall of natural light. Their longevity isn't an accident. It's the result of small, consistent rhythms that allow the body to clean itself from the inside out. Take something as simple as eating. In the US, the average person eats 5 to 6 times a day. Snacks, late dinners, midnight treats. In long-lived cultures, it's rarely more than 2 or 3. They eat when hungry, stop when full, and never graze mindlessly. That gap between meals gives the body time to enter a process called autophagy, literally self-cleaning. Habit 1. Eat with your body clock, not the clock on the wall. Think about how often you eat in a single day. Breakfast, a quick snack, lunch, maybe something sweet in the afternoon, dinner, then a late-night bite while watching TV. Most people eat from the moment they wake up until right before bed, nearly 16 hours straight. Now, here's the problem. Every bite of food, especially anything with carbs or sugar, triggers insulin, the storage hormone. And when insulin stays high all day, your body never gets the chance to switch from store mode to repair mode. That's why we age faster. It's not just what we eat, it's how often. In the world's longest living communities, you won't find constant snacking. In Okinawa, elders eat 2 or 3 small meals, usually within an 8-hour window. In Sardinia, breakfast is light, lunch is hearty, dinner is early, then nothing until morning. They naturally fall into what scientists now call intermittent fasting, though they've never heard the term. When you stop eating for 14 to 16 hours, remarkable things happen inside your body. Your insulin levels drop. Your cells begin recycling damaged proteins and waste through autophagy, the body's built-in cleaning system. Inflammation goes down, mental clarity goes up, and your metabolism resets. It's like giving every organ a full night's rest. Modern researchers now believe fasting may be one of the single most powerful tools for longevity. A 2021 study from the Journal of Translational Medicine found that people who ate within an 8-hour window had lower blood pressure, better insulin sensitivity, and more stable energy, even without changing what they ate. That means the timing alone was enough to turn their bodies from aging to healing. But there's a simpler way to look at it. Listen to your body, not the clock on the wall. Eat when you're genuinely hungry. Don't eat just because it's lunchtime or something smells good. If you're not hungry, your body doesn't need food. When you follow that natural signal, you automatically reduce overeating, balance hormones, and trigger your body's repair mode. The same process keeping centenarians so youthful. Here's something else most people overlook. Constant eating doesn't just store fat, it tells your body you're never safe. Digestion is work. Every snack forces the body to produce enzymes, insulin and acid again and again. That workload drains energy and shortens recovery. When you pause between meals, your body can finally use that energy to rebuild heart tissue, brain cells, even your skin. And no, you don't have to starve. Even a small shift, say finishing dinner by 6 p.m. and eating breakfast at 10 a.m., gives you 16 hours of internal rest. That one change alone can improve sleep, reduce inflammation, and steady your mood. If you want to go a step further, combine fasting with quality hydration. Drink when you're thirsty, not endlessly, but intuitively. A glass of water or herbal tea during fasting hours keeps your cells flushed and alert. In Okinawa, elders drink a mild barley tea through the morning, rich in minerals that support blood flow and digestion. It's not extreme, it's rhythm. This isn't about diets or discipline. It's about returning to the natural pattern the human body evolved for, periods of nourishment followed by periods of repair. Every time you eat less often, you give your body more life, and that's the rhythm that lets people see 95, still walking, still laughing, still sharp. Habit 2. Strength from the ground up. Look at anyone who's reached 95 and still walks tall. You'll notice something right away. They don't look frail. Their movements are slow, but steady. Their hands don't shake when they pour tea. That's not luck. That's muscle. After the age of 50, we lose about 1% of muscle mass each year. By 70, that number can double. But here's the truth few people hear. Muscle loss isn't aging, it's neglect. And it's reversible at any age. Muscle is more than strength. It's a shield for your organs, a storage for glucose, and a pump that keeps blood moving through every corner of your body. When muscles shrink, your metabolism slows, blood sugar spikes, and bones weaken. When you build them back, even slightly, everything starts working again. That's why people who keep muscle keep living. But here's the catch. Muscle doesn't survive on protein powders and promises. It depends on the right kinds of protein, taken at the right times. In long-lived communities, meals are built around simple, nutrient-dense foods that quietly feed and repair the body. Greek yogurt after walking, chickpeas in soup, a handful of sardines with olive oil. These aren't luxury foods, they're longevity tools. Let's start with one of the best, Greek yogurt. 1 cup gives around 20 grams of complete protein, more than most protein shakes, and it contains 2 kinds of protein, whey, which your body uses immediately, and casein, which digests slowly through the night. That's why people who eat a small bowl in the evening often wake up stronger, less sore, more stable on their feet. Studies in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition found that older adults who ate Greek yogurt daily gained more lean muscle and lost more fat, even without changing their workouts. It's efficient, it's affordable, it works. Next, tofu and chickpeas. Many older adults rely too heavily on animal protein, which can strain digestion. Plant proteins like tofu and legumes offer a complete amino acid profile without cholesterol or heaviness. Half a cup of tofu gives about 10 grams of clean protein and natural compounds called isoflavones that gently support hormone balance. That's critical after 60, when testosterone and estrogen begin to decline. Balanced hormones mean better sleep, steadier mood, and faster recovery. Chickpeas, meanwhile, deliver 15 grams of protein per cup, but their real power is endurance. They provide slow, steady energy instead of quick sugar spikes, helping muscles stay fueled for walking, gardening, or even just climbing stairs. They're also rich in magnesium and zinc, the quiet minerals that prevent cramps, tremors, and fatigue. And then there are sardines, tiny, cheap, and often overlooked. Yet they may be one of the most complete longevity foods on Earth. Each can contain over 20 grams of protein, plus omega-3s, calcium, and vitamin D, the exact nutrients seniors lose fastest. Omega-3s reduce inflammation in joints. Calcium keeps bones dense. Vitamin D strengthens muscles and boosts immunity. Eat 2 small cans a week, and your body will thank you in ways you'll feel: steadier legs, sharper balance, calmer nerves. When you combine these foods, yogurt, tofu, chickpeas, sardines, something powerful happens. You feed every system that keeps you mobile: muscles, bones, nerves, and hormones. You also make protein easier to absorb, which is key after 60 when digestion slows. It's not about eating more, it's about eating smarter. And here's a small but vital detail. Pair your protein with minerals: magnesium from leafy greens, potassium from lentils and avocados, trace minerals from sea vegetables like nori, or a sprinkle of sea salt. These minerals act like electrical wires, helping muscles contract smoothly and preventing weakness or trembling. If you want to live long, don't chase youth. Build stability, because longevity isn't measured in birthdays. It's measured in how easily you can get out of a chair, lift a bag, or walk up a hill. And that starts with muscle, the quiet engine that keeps the body alive. So the next time you eat, think of it this way: every meal is a vote for strength or for decline. Choose the foods that keep you standing tall, because strength isn't just about how long you live, it's about how long you live well. Habit 3. The daily calm that heals. Every person who lives past 95 shares one thing in common: calm. Not the kind you find in silence or meditation apps, but a natural calm built into their daily rhythm. They wake without alarms. They drink something warm. They sit in sunlight before the world starts asking for their attention. It's not laziness, it's balance. In the modern world, stress has become a full-time companion. We hurry to eat, hurry to sleep, hurry to rest, and never really rest at all. That constant push floods the body with cortisol, the stress hormone that raises blood pressure, stiffens arteries, and weakens the immune system. Chronic stress quietly strips away years. But here's what researchers have found: you don't need to meditate for hours to undo the damage. Simple daily calm, real physical calm, changes the chemistry of aging. In Okinawa, elders take morning walks through gardens or along the sea. In Sardinia, they pause for slow meals and conversation. In Loma Linda, California, where one of America's longest living groups resides, mornings begin with stillness and prayer. Different rituals, same result: a nervous system that spends more time healing than reacting. Your body was designed for both action and recovery. When you give it both, it thrives. The heart beats slower, the mind clears, digestion improves. Even the cells that repair DNA, the microscopic maintenance crew that keeps you alive, work better when you're calm. One powerful, often forgotten habit that promotes this balance is sunlight. Just 10 minutes of morning light resets your internal clock, boosts vitamin D production, and lowers nighttime cortisol. It also anchors your circadian rhythm, the natural 24-hour cycle that governs hunger, sleep, and repair. When that rhythm is steady, everything else follows. You fall asleep easier, wake up rested, and your metabolism runs smoothly. Try this. Start your day outside for 5 minutes before you look at a screen. No scrolling, no music, no distraction. Just breathe, stretch, and let natural light hit your eyes. That single change improves sleep, mood, and blood sugar regulation, all cornerstones of longevity. Another centenarian habit is hydration through nourishment, not volume. In the West, people are told to drink liters of water each day, but overhydration can flush out minerals your cells desperately need. Long-living cultures do it differently. They hydrate through teas, soups, and mineral-rich foods. In Okinawa, barley tea provides gentle hydration and antioxidants. In the Mediterranean, warm water with lemon and olive oil supports digestion before breakfast. These habits keep the body balanced, hydrated but mineral-rich. You can do the same. Start your day with a simple ritual: a cup of herbal tea in sunlight, a few deep breaths, 5 quiet minutes before the noise begins. You're not wasting time, you're building health. Then, as the day goes on, move lightly and often. Stretch, walk, carry groceries, tidy your space. Movement breaks stress better than stillness. Your brain reads gentle activity as safety, proof that the threat is gone. That's why people who garden, dance or walk daily have lower inflammation and stronger hearts, even without formal exercise. Finally, as evening comes, slow down early. Turn off bright lights an hour before bed. Let darkness tell your body it's time to heal. Centenarians don't fight the night, they flow with it. Their rest is deep because their days are steady. Longevity isn't built in the gym or the clinic. It's built in the quiet moments between effort and rest. Your body doesn't just need time to move. It needs time to recover, to breathe, to feel safe. And that safety, that calm, is the background music of every long life. So give your body silence the way you give it food. Feed your peace every day, and it will feed you back with years you didn't think you had left. Habit 4. Keep your mind young. The oldest people on earth don't live long because they avoid death. They live long because they stay alive while living. They wake up with purpose. They move with reason. And they never stop learning, talking or creating, no matter their age. Habit number 4 is keeping the mind young, not with puzzles or apps, but with curiosity. In every longevity hotspot, people have a reason to get out of bed, a garden to tend, a family to cook for, a skill to pass down. Purpose keeps the brain alert and emotions steady. It's what neuroscientists now call a protective mindset. A belief that life still has meaning. That belief alone reduces the risk of Alzheimer's and depression more effectively than any pill. Your brain, like your muscles, follows the rule of use it or lose it. So use it to create, to connect, to give. Learn a new recipe, play music, teach someone something small. Each time you do, you strengthen the neural networks that protect your memory and balance your mood. But purpose without movement isn't enough. That's where habit number 5 comes in. Move like your life depends on it, because it does. Longevity isn't born from heavy workouts, it's built from constant, gentle motion. In Sardinia, shepherds walk hills every day. In Okinawa, elders sit and stand dozens of times while cooking or gardening. Their movement isn't scheduled, it's woven into life. They don't exercise, they simply never stop moving. Movement is medicine. Every step pumps blood through your arteries, delivering oxygen to every cell. Each stretch relieves tension from joints and muscles. Even light activity improves balance, circulation and mood. You don't need a treadmill, you just need momentum. If you're able, walk after every meal. Not fast, steady. 10 minutes is enough to balance blood sugar and clear your mind. If walking isn't easy, move your arms, do gentle squats from a chair, or lift light objects daily. Every muscle contraction sends signals that keep your metabolism young. People who reach 95 rarely talk about fitness. They talk about movement as a way of life, walking to visit friends, cleaning, gardening, cooking from scratch. That's how they build endurance without ever calling it exercise. And the result? Their bodies stay functional, their joints stay flexible, their hearts stay strong. They may slow down, but they don't stop. Here's the truth. Long life isn't about escaping illness. It's about building resilience. Every calm morning, every nourishing meal, every quiet walk tells your body you're safe. You can heal. Do that for years, and you won't just add time to your life, you'll add life to your time. If you know someone over 50 who's worried about slowing down, send them this video. And if you want more science-backed ways to stay strong and independent as you age, hit that red subscribe so you don't miss the next one, because the real secret of living past 95 isn't luck, it's rhythm, strength, calm, curiosity, and love. And you can start building all 5 today.